I'm battling bad weather and an early schedule tomorrow, but I still want to do this because holy crap. So let's just do it. Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me. I'm back for Legacies. Kai Parker tricked us. Oh boy, this episode. We pick up where we last left off. They're stuck in the Saltzmens are stuck in that little device thing. Sebastian confronts him, but he stabs Sebastian. Lizzie stays with Sebastian, and Joe and Rick go off. Kai Parker shows up, because of course he does, along with 3 new mysterious people, including one played by Ronnie Hawk. If you don't know who that is, look her up. It's kind of a little bit controversial, but hopefully she's moved beyond that. Josie, in her infinite wisdom, I say that sarcastically for like the first time because Joe used to not do wrong, ties up her dad because she realizes that the only way for them to escape is to work with Kai. And so from here on out, the story goes in 3 different directions. One is Lizzie. Sebastian recovers and says that he wants to live there forever, and that Lizzie could live with him. They have this nice, sweet, like Beauty and the Beast almost type moment in this like plantation house thing, and it's very pretty. And then the ball drops because Lizzie's like, this can't last forever. And Sebastian's like, why not? First of all, I have my family, but they lied to you. Also, you'd never age. I would. And Sebastian's like, well, unless you let me bite you. And they go back and forth for a while. Eventually they have the conversation, and Lizzie's like, there's no way you'll ever get me to drink vampire blood. And he's like, you already have. Then Lizzie's like, we need to break up. And she tricks him into desecrating, getting him to desecrate himself. And we think, hey, Lizzie's off to save the day. She's in a cop car, rushing to save Joe and Rick, who are in a bit of trouble. Especially Joe, but we'll get into that. Next up is Rick. Rick is being confronted with his mistakes with this new trio, which they have one of each: werewolf, witch, and it seems like the vampire might not be as bad as we think. She let her rip her instincts kick. She couldn't fight her, rip her instincts, then cut herself off from the world, and Rick saw that as, instead of her reaching out for help, as an admission of guilt. And so he unjustly punished her and the rest of them, which I believe his name is Cole. The werewolf, he definitely should be punished. And maybe Wendy the Witch. Which, by the way, why you gotta besmirch Wendy the Witch? What did Hillary Duff ever do to you? Deep cut there for those of you who get it. Mainly vampire chick. It's like, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna let you go, Rick. And if you can survive 24 hours, I won't kill your daughter. Because, oh yeah, at this point in time, she has Joe. But then we get to Joe, and he goes and they do a locator spell on him to find out that he's below the school in the armory, and he picks up a sword that they're like, what? There's no reason for him to be in the armory, it doesn't care. I wonder if that's maybe Excalibur or something? Because if Excalibur isn't a thing in this world already, especially with Malivore, it needs to be. I definitely want to see, if that isn't Excalibur, I definitely want to see Rick or Phoenix Landon wielding Excalibur some point in the future. That's how we end their story. Then Joe gets rescued by Kai, and then Chris Wood is like putting on the charm, and I don't mean the like Monel charm, I mean like actual charm. Then to only find out that he's been masterminding evil this whole thing, tricking her. But she's also been tricking him a bit. Until finally he calls her at the end of the episode and he's like, I found a loophole. Thanks to you, Malivore. Thanks for the tip about Malivore. And so he's going to use Malivore as a portal. And he's like, you know, hourglass thing that you have, if you let it go and you let all that dark energy come into you, you could create a portal for you and your family to escape. But you gotta do it quickly, because you're about to forget about me. I guess in a fit of like yelling rage and all that, Josie, I think accidentally, maybe on purpose, breaks it. And so all of its dark energy comes inside of her. Kai falls into Malivore, and next we see him climbing out of the pit in front of the Necromancer. And then lastly, we see Lizzie, who, thanks to the whole Joe going evil thing and passing out, she passed out. But she was booking it in a cop car. So, is Lizzie dead? Because according to vampire lore in this world, I believe, you can become a vampire if you die and you have vampire blood in you. And she was drinking vampire blood. So, did she die and now she's become a hybrid? Lizzie Saltzman, the hybrid? This would also break the curse, the merge. That would be very interesting, and would give her something else to bond with MG about, because I still believe that Mizzy is in game. So that's going to be very interesting to see. And also, by the way, we're only a little over halfway through the season. You'd think this would be a finale, but it's not. But I'm going to end it there saying thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me will be for Harley Quinn. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time and beyond.